Hello folks, huge news coming out of the US this morning. This has been reported on BBC, CN and several other outlets. The US proposes a ban on smart cars with Chinese and Russian tech. This really could be quite big because you have to think these are not just cars being produced or built in China, but lots of cars have Chinese tech now, probably far fewer with Russian tech, but still I'm sure it's going to affect a number of manufacturers. So let's read a bit more into this. The US Commerce Department on Monday will propose a ban on the sale and import of smart vehicles that use specific Chinese or Russian technology because of national security concerns. US Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo told reporters at a conference on Sunday, in extreme situations, a foreign adversary could shut down or take control of all their vehicles operating in the United States, at the same time causing crashes and or blocking roads. The rule would not apply to cars already on the road in the US that have Chinese software installed, a senior administration official told CNN. The software would take effect for vehicles for model year 2027 and a hardware ban for model year 2030. And this is probably part of the bigger issue between China and the US, the two world's largest economies, as they both race to basically shut down the supply chain for things like semiconductors and future AI technology and software. The Chinese have invested massively in the connected car market, not just EVs by the way, these are all connected cars. And the inroads they've made into the market in Europe seems to have worried officials in the US, and it seems to have worried them greatly. CNN goes on to explain that the Commerce Department's proposed rule on connected vehicles is a broad term for virtually any modern car, bus or truck that uses network connections for roadside assistance, satellite communications or a range of other features. It covers hardware and software that interact with key technology that allows a vehicle to communicate with the outside world, such as Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and cellular technology. Just think how many cars are going to have a sat-nav system that was produced in China, or a Bluetooth module or Wi-Fi module that were produced in China. The numbers are going to be staggering on this, folks. It's not just going to be BYD and other Chinese brands. This is going to be huge. Now, Secretary Raimondo said this is not about trade or economic advantage. This is strictly a national security action. If China or Russia, for example, could collect data on where the driver lives or what school their kids go to or where their doctor is, the data would leave that American vulnerable. I'm sure they can already collect all that via mobile phones and smart home devices though. No? White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told reporters, "We've already seen ample evidence of the People's Republic of China pre-positioning malware on our critical infrastructure for the purpose of disruption and sabotage." He says if millions more smart cars with vulnerable Chinese-made tech are on US roads, the risk of disruption and sabotage increases dramatically. The Chinese government, by the way, has denied the US accusations that its hackers have embedded in US infrastructure. China opposes the US's broadening of the concept of national security and the discriminatory actions against Chinese companies and products, said a spokesman for China's foreign ministry. "We urge the US side to respect market principles and provide an open, fair and transparent, non-discriminatory business environment for Chinese enterprises." The Chinese government, by the way, has its own concerns about data being gathered by Tesla. There's Tesla vehicles within China, and some Chinese government authorities have actually banned Teslas from entering their compounds. This is all part of a bigger trade war between what are the world's two largest economies. Of course, we could just stop cars being intelligent and we could switch off all our home smart devices and go back to the old days, and then this wouldn't be a problem. What are your thoughts, folks? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Please consider joining as a member, and I'll catch you on the next one. Huge thanks to all my channel members for your continued support. I really do appreciate it.